Hi, today we are studying about quadrilaterals. So what is a quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a polygon. So what is a polygon? Polygon is a closed figure having three or more sides. So what is first polygon? First polygon is triangle, right? So we can draw a polygon if we have three sides. It's a closed figure. So triangle have three sides, three angles and three vertices. Like that, we have the second polygon as quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides, right? So it have four sides and it have four angles. Also it have four vertices. So it can be any figure that having four sides are known as quadrilateral. So it have AB, BC, CD and AD, and these are the four angles. Also these are the four vertices: A, B, C, D, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. We can draw another quadrilateral having four sides, and we know that it PQRS. So we have side PQ, QR, RS, PS, and four angles: angle P, angle Q, angle R, angle S, and four vertices. So four sides, four angles and four vertices. In that, in four angles, the sum of four angles is 360 degree. So we have to remember this one. The sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So it is same for all the quadrilaterals. We are going to study about types of quadrilateral in as the next part of this chapter. So quadrilateral is four sides, four angles and four vertices, and sum of four angles is 360 degree. So now we can study about types of quadrilateral. What are the different types of quadrilateral? What are the different types of quadrilateral? So as we said, we can have so many quadrilaterals, and the specific name having is trapezium. First one we can study about trapezium. In trapezium we have one pair of opposite sides parallel. One pair of opposite sides parallel. That is a trapezium. So we can draw a figure as this one. And in this one, AB and CD are parallel. AD and BC are non-parallel. So one pair of opposites are parallel. This trapezium. All other properties, the sum of four angles is 360 degree. Four vertices, four angles are here. Then we can study about parallelogram. It is an important types of quadrilateral, parallelogram. In parallelogram, we have two pair of opposite sides parallel. Two pair of opposite sides parallel. That is, what happens here is, if two pair of opposite sides are parallel, what happens is opposite sides become equal. Suppose we have ABCD and AB parallel CD and AD parallel BC. So opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal, also parallel, and that's how we got a parallelogram. And we have more types of parallelograms or quadrilaterals, and we can study that types of parallelogram through a table. By looking to this table, we can understand the types of quadrilateral and its properties. So what is trapezium? One pair of opposites are parallel, and nothing particular about its angles and diagonals. It has two diagonals and four angles, and its figure will be look like this. One pair of opposite sides are parallel, right? When we move to parallelogram, we can feel all these properties. So parallelogram is different from trapezium as two pair of opposites are there, then all the opposite sides are equal. Two pair of opposites are equal. This happens when two pair of opposite sides are parallel, right? Then here about angles, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. And what about diagonals? Diagonals are unequal and bisecting. So if we draw diagonals to this one, it will be unequal diagonals, right? But it will be bisecting. At this point, these two parts are equal and these two parts are equal. So unequal and bisecting. And we move about rhombus. So rhombus is a parallelogram having all sides are equal. So rhombus is a parallelogram having all sides are equal. Suppose then all the properties will be given here. Angles, opposite angles are equal. Angles are unequal, but above diagonals they are perpendicular bisecting. That is, if we draw the diagonals to this rhombus, the angle between the diagonals will be 90 degree. That is perpendicular bisecting. Okay, so this is a type of parallelogram also. Then we have rectangle. Rectangle is also a parallelogram having all angles are equal. All angles are equal. So opposites are equal and parallel, like parallelogram. All angles are equal and each angle is 90 degree. Each angle is 90 degree. Opposite sides are equal. All angles are equal. Then diagonals are equal and bisecting. Diagonals are equal. The length of two diagonals will be equal in case of rectangle, and they are bisecting just like parallelogram. And we have square. In square, it is a combination of rhombus and a parallelogram, or combination of all of these three: parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. Square, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. So in type of sides it is referred to rhombus, in type of angles it is referred to rectangle. So all angles are equal and all sides are equal. That is a square, we can say that. And the diagonals are equal just like rectangle and are perpendicular bisecting just like rhombus. So by looking at this table, we can easily study the properties of a quadrilateral.